Motherboard. The motherboard is a flat panel that holds many sockets and connectors where you attach other computer parts. It's often called the heart of the computer because it lets electrical signals move around, allowing data to travel and link every part together. Even though it might be the most essential part, it's often less costly than many other components. CPU. The Central Processing Unit, or CPU, is a tiny square chip that goes onto the motherboard, usually covered by a cooling fan. It's referred to as the brain of the computer because it takes care of every calculation and command needed to keep things running. For example, when you type something and see it on the screen, or when you open programs or browse online, that's all managed by the CPU. Despite its small size, it's among the most powerful and pricey parts inside the computer. Graphics card, also known as the GPU. The graphics card is a rectangular component with a large chip in the middle, typically with a fan on top to cool it down. Unlike the CPU, this card is meant to handle images and visual processing, such as playing video games, editing videos, or creating 3D graphics. Hard drive. The hard drive is a metal box-like device where all data, including your operating system, software, and personal files, is kept. Inside, there is a spinning disk and a moving arm that reads or writes data. Though it can store a lot, it's fairly slow when retrieving data since it moves through a small wire and can sometimes miss the data you're looking for. That's why we use RAM. RAM, or Random Access Memory, is a slim rectangular stick that fits onto the motherboard. It temporarily holds the data the CPU needs from the hard drive so that it can access it quicker. To make it simpler, think of the hard drive as a garage full of supplies and RAM as a toolbox. It's faster to grab tools from a toolbox than rummage around the whole garage. But remember, unlike the hard drive, RAM is temporary storage and gets raised when the computer shuts down. SSD. The solid-state drive does the same job as the hard drive, but it's much faster and more reliable because it doesn't have any spinning parts. Instead, it uses a memory chip. Some systems use both an SSD and hard drive, while others rely just on an SSD. Although it costs more, SSDs are now widely used due to their superior speed and durability. Cooling fan. Parts like the CPU can get extremely hot, so a cooling fan is needed. It's usually attached directly to the processor or placed inside the case to remove hot air and bring in cool air, helping avoid slowdowns or damage. More powerful systems may also use liquid cooling to manage heat even better. Power supply unit. The power supply unit is a box that converts electricity from your wall socket into usable power for all the computer's parts. Wireless card. The wireless card is a small piece that lets your computer connect to Wi-Fi without needing an Ethernet cable. If it's missing, your device can only connect to the internet using a wired connection. Case. The case is an outer shell that holds and shields all your internal components. It also helps with the airflow by having vents to keep things cool. Cases come in various shapes and sizes, from compact builds to large cases made for gaming or high-performance setups. Thank you for watching. Just hit the subscribe button for more updates.